Hi everyone, I am really excited to bring you the latest release of Agentsy. It is the biggest update that we have ever done. We've upgraded the entire platform, and most importantly, we've introduced the beta release of our personal assistant, which I know a whole bunch of you have been waiting for. So why don't we jump into the Agentsy app? I'll tour you around and most importantly, talk about how the PA can save you hours every single day. So here we are inside Agentsy. Those of you who've been following along for a while will see that we've had a massive branding and design update to the entire application. I'll talk about this a little bit later on, but the most important thing is that we now have our personal assistant, or rather your personal assistant, front and center. So what's the personal assistant designed to do? Well, it's designed to do work for you. It can help you manage your emails and your calendar. It can do research for you. It can do a whole bunch of amazing stuff. The goal of the personal assistant is to save you hours every single day. And then, of course, we also have our expert agents that play a supporting role doing specialist tasks. But if we jump into the personal assistant to explore some of this new capability, what can you help me with? All right, and straight away we can see that the personal assistant is actually doing quite a bit of thinking, right? It actually is a collection of agents. It's 5 agents together that all work together to plan out tasks, delegate those tasks, and then execute them for them. So in this case, it just needs to let me know what it can do. So it can help with email, calendar management, document handling, research, a whole bunch of stuff. So why don't we actually have a look at this in practice? So let me say, do I have any emails from Deb? If so, please summarize them. All right, so now what it is actually doing is delegating this down to an email agent that it has that then has access to your email inbox. It's searching through the entire inbox, finding any emails that I have from Deb, and then it will bring it back and summarize the contents of them. So that as a round trip is actually pretty extensive, right? We've got multiple agents working together. It's accessing your real live systems. And here we go. I've actually got 49 emails from Deb, which is amazing. We have been chatting for a while. And here's a summary of the most recent ones about, talking about the upcoming release and so on and so forth. So this is really extending into the tools that I use every day, in this case, email. But let's have a look at a couple of other examples, right? What appointments do I have this week? I'd say in this scenario, it's actually going and calling on the calendar agent that we have. It's accessing my calendar. It's now searching through the calendar, as we can see here. It's finding the appointments that I have on. It'll then pass that information back up to the personal assistant, who will summarize it for me. So again, there's just a little bit of work for it to do here. It's doing the final touches, and here we go. Okay, so here is a summary of my appointments for the week, right? A couple of meetings with Google and Microsoft because we're integrating with those, and a whole bunch of other stuff in here as well. But it's more to the point, like actually being able to reach in and find what I have in my calendar, summarize it, give it back to me. It's kind of a huge step forward in getting AI to help us actually do things. Now, of course, the next step would be setting a meeting with someone, right? So I could be like, please set a meeting with Mina, one of my developers, for 4 p.m. this Wednesday to go through PA testing. Okay, so again, delegating it down to the calendar agent. The calendar agent is accessing my calendar. It's also got access to my contacts, so it's finding Mina's details. It's now booking in the meeting, and we'll get a summary of what it's done in a second, but that meeting will be in both my calendar, Mina's calendar, ready for us to attend, which is really pretty cool. All right, that's all just finishing up. Here we go. Great. Okay, so here's the details. Booked from 4 to 4:30. Got all the information there, and Mina will have received an invite. And very last just example of what the personal assistant can do in terms of reaching into your systems, and then I'll talk about how we bring this all together, is, I might want to go and find a document for me. I hate searching through my Google Drive, can never find anything, and so now I can just use the personal assistant to do that. So let's give an example. Please find the document for me called Feb. I think it's testing or something like that. Okay, so we're obviously doing a lot of testing here on a personal assistant, bringing all the notes together. So it's passed this down to the document agent now in this scenario, searching through my drive, which is a mess. I'm sure everyone else is the same, finding the relevant document, and it will be pulling it together and giving me a link to that document in just a second. All right, almost done. Great. Okay, so it's found the Feb 2025 pre-release testing, actually. So, I only just got the name right. Google Slides presentation. Here's a link. Let's open this up. Awesome. Great. Okay, so not only has it found the document for me, but it's linked me straight to it, which is super, super useful. So I took you through those examples because, well, it's just showing like what the PA can reach into and the sort of work it can do. But where it really starts taking work off your plate is when you start getting it to do these things, whether you're interacting with it or not. All right, so for that, we have a couple of ways that the personal assistant can do work for you in the background. So if we go over here to the settings function, obviously we've got the integrations. That's what we've just gone through. So you can integrate with Google or Microsoft. And then there's two ways that the personal assistant can perform tasks for you in the background. The first way, which is live already, is through tasks. All right, so you can give your personal assistant its own task list, and it can be any combination or permutation of all the capability we've already seen. All right, so if we just have a look here, I'll just open up my, I think I've only got 4 tasks in here, one of them completed. So Monday meeting summary. So every Monday, let's just have a look at this one. Every Monday, I want the personal assistant to review my calendar, see what appointments I have this week, and then email or some of them to me at tim@agentsy.ai. I could make that whatever. It could be every morning. Could be every couple of hours, right? You have the ability to set exactly what schedule you want these tasks to be completed on. Another example is every Tuesday morning, do AI agent research. So, conduct research on any AI agent developments and send an email to me. I could actually be like, conduct the research, create a document for me in Google Drive, and then circulate that document to me or anyone else that I want it to be circulated to. So you can really bring these activities together and the agent can run them all in sequence or in parallel. Okay, and there's a bunch more tasks that you can put in here. Really anything you could do here. This is a real task that I used to give to my real EA when a couple of years ago when I had an EA that worked for me. So I would get her to do something called Project Happy Claire, which was going and finding fun stuff that my wife and I could do on our date night. And so now I've just delegated that to my personal assistant. So it does on the 1st of every month, does research of some fun stuff we could do for our date night, and then we'll send it to me. Then the next way that the personal assistant will be able to run tasks for you in the background is what we call workflows, which we'll be releasing in the next couple of weeks. And so workflows is where we actually go and set up a whole bunch of predefined activities that you might want the personal assistant to do for you. For example, monitor and clean up your inbox. All right, so we've built out a whole workflow for how the personal assistant monitors your inbox every hour. It then reviews the emails you've received. It allocates them into a set folder structure of respond, review, meetings, newsletters, finances, and other. Right? So it will automatically label and sort all your emails, and it'll do that every single hour. So you're inbox 0 all the time. And you'll just be able to turn that workflow on or off. Right? And then we've got another workflow, automatically draft responses. So anything in your respond folder, do you want the personal assistant to automatically draft a response for you? Again, just turn it on or off. The goal here is to keep on getting feedback from all of our users and just build out, let's say, the top dozen workflows that you want your personal assistant to be able to do. We'll build them. You just turn them on or off. Right, so this is basically the most capable PA you've ever had, and it will do these tasks 24/7 without fail. There's a bunch more in here. I don't want to go through it all in this video. There's just too much. I just want to spend 1 more minute or so talking about the rest of the agents. And then if you want to know more, I would love to have a chat. So yeah, the personal assistant, front and center. Everyone gets their own PA, save them hours every day. But then sometimes you also want AI agents that do more specific tasks. So we have here the company assistant and the copywriting agent. These are 2 core agents that we have built and come with every implementation of Agentsy. So they largely remain unchanged, but actually have had a couple of big updates. For example, we've got a whole bunch of new models available in here, including this Llama Fast, which is exceptional. So the company assistant and the copywriting agent are still in here. And we've really surfaced up the other expert agents a little bit more so you can find them and use them more easily. That was some strong feedback we had. And so you can go and build out your whole suite of expert agents for specific tasks in your business. Building an agent, super easy, right? You can also have them for company-wide use or personal use. And then again, a soon-to-be released feature will be agent templates. All right, so we've got about a dozen, maybe even 15 expert agent templates that you'll be able to just copy and save into either your personal area or your company area. And so across all of these expert agents, you can really cover a ton of different tasks in your business, helping it done more effectively using the power of AI, so that you and your team don't have to kind of trawl through all that drudgery that we all hate doing. Okay, so that's probably enough for now. It's a bit of a rapid fire tour through this massive update of Agentsy. Most importantly, we've brought in the personal assistant. It's still in beta, so we are onboarding all of our existing customers to use the personal assistant as we speak, but we will soon be able to bring more people on board. It is super, super powerful. It's a massive step forward in terms of agent capability. As I said, it's a number of agents working together. It can reach deeply into the systems and the tools that you use. It can perform tasks on your behalf. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it. If you want to know more, just feel free to book a demo or hit me up, and I would love to take you through it in detail. Cannot wait to chat to you soon. Thanks.